Kingsisle is actually listening to us? What? Okay, so if any of you guys aren't familiar with the recent drama that happened in the community, there was a summer update that removed exclusive pets from the hatchmaking kiosk. And basically what that means is that when you go to the pet pavilion and you try to use the hatchmaking kiosk and try to get a pet to hatch with, a lot of people would choose these exclusive pets that would let them hatch and get the same pet body type because you couldn't get the exclusive pets in return. So it was a guarantee of getting your pet body back, and every time you hatched, you wouldn't have to deal with a 50-50 chance of not knowing whether or not you would get the right pet back. When Kingsisle removed the ability to hatch with the exclusive pets, a lot of people were very understandably upset because that meant that they couldn't get the pet body that they wanted with 100% guarantee every time. Pet hatching is already a bit of a headache to get through. It's something a lot of people dread. It's more of a necessity than a fun thing that a lot of people do at this point. So people were very understandably upset when they got news that would make pet hatching even harder than it already is. Well, something miraculous happened today, and something that I don't know if I've ever seen Kingsisle do before, but they actually decided to roll back an update. This is honestly so rare. It might have happened before, but I don't think I've ever seen it happen in real time before. So Kingsisle made this Reddit post, and in it, they said that they are planning to roll back the exclusive pet change, and they're also going to do a few other things, and they really just want to let the players know that they're listening to us. So along with rolling back the exclusive pet change, they're going to bring back exclusive pets. That's not going to be a thing we have to worry about anymore, which is awesome, because now we don't have to worry about pet hatching being 10 times harder than it already was anymore. A lot of the community got really scared about that. But they also mentioned that they're working on changing other things. In the post, they say that they've been refining their list of top player requested changes, including things that we think they should polish. So that means that they're listening to us. They have a list of things, and I pray that Kingsisle is finally starting to look at what the players want instead of trying to add new content. If they could make stuff like this more common, Wizard 101 would be in such a better place. I cannot stress this enough. The biggest problem so many people have with Wizard 101 is that they feel that the community and the devs are torn apart. There's not a link between them. It feels like two separate worlds for a lot of people. And I think that if the devs continue on this path of trying to have a more open line of communication with us, then we're on a really good path to being a better game. Now, one thing I will say, I am a little worried about the community in this specific scenario because, oh my god, you guys need to calm down sometimes. There has been so many instances on the Wizard 101 Discord, on Reddit, on X, whatever. People are being so toxic towards these devs, and it's okay to be upset about a change that is happening that you don't agree with. That's totally understandable. But the way that we go about communicating that we're upset with these changes cannot be threatening the employees that work at this company. If you guys want to have a more open line communication, if you want the devs to take us seriously, if we want to be a better game, we can't be threatening these people. These are people, and you guys going out there threatening these employees, telling them that they need to get fired, stuff like that, that's not going to help anything. When we give feedback, we need to, as a community, work on being more positive, being more understanding that the people behind this game are humans. Yeah, there is a corporation behind this game. They don't always make the best choices, but if we are able to actually communicate with these people, I think we can make a lot more changes because they have shown us today that they are willing to change and they are willing to be better. And I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that if we can go down a path of trying to have a more nice way of communicating with these people, that maybe they'll want to listen to us more. I mean, they've already shown that they want to take us more seriously. They want to take the concerns that we have with the game a bit more seriously. And I'm so excited for what that might entail because that's the biggest problem that most people have with this game, is just that the devs don't listen. They feel so far apart, and maybe that can change. Believe it or not, I would like to hope that there is a world where the devs can be on the same side as us. I feel very often that the devs are working against us. A lot of people feel like they don't respect the time of the players, and I'm not going to argue against that. There's a lot of things in this game that really does feel disrespectful of my time. But this is good news. This is proof that things can change, and this is proof that they're listening to us. They can hear us. I know it doesn't feel like it, but these devs do a lot of work for this game. We get a new update twice a year, 2 major updates a year, and they're not always bad. There have been some controversial things about this more recent update, but I love what they did with minions. I've been playing with a low-level Myth, and I've been having a lot of fun with how good the minions are now. It actually feels like Myth has more of a reason to be played now more than ever. I really like some of the stuff they're doing with this game. I think that their desire to keep this game fresh and fun for everyone and give us new content all the way in 2026 is a really good sign. We haven't been abandoned, and especially with this happening today, I have more faith than ever that we can go in a direction that is great. This has been a very different kind of video for me. This is more of just a discussion video. It's going to be very low effort. I just wanted to talk about this situation and what my thoughts on it were, and bring a little positivity into the world, because Lord knows if any community needs it, it's the Wizard 101 community. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Sab of the Spiral, and I will see you later, Wizard Gators.